So, in a Wednesday world, it never is easy, is it? We've always got something around the corner that's a bit of bad news, and we got some more. Pierre Charles' injury looks like it more serious than first thought. Now remember, during that Bolton game, he went down for a penalty, felt his shoulder, and wasn't quite happy with it. You could see he was clutching it a little bit in Saturday's game as well. And he's got people who are looking at him, like Stradbers, who he turned down bid for. Rangers were looking at him at one point. So were West Ham. But here's the thing. It understands that test the result that there's an issue with more serious than first thought with him, and he could face a spell on the sideline in recovery, which is not what we want because he's been absolutely fantastic. He's really been the one doing all our attacks at times. We're playing it with his feet, and it's one of these things where you look at the situation we got. This means you've got the chance of Logan Stretch, Killian Bennett, or Jack Phillips, who will be ones who will go and potentially jump into the role of goalkeeper because that's who we got. We don't have a backup keeper, and this is something that we've had for a very, very long time, that we need to get players in. Henry has spoken and said, in the moment we're doing all we can to find a solution to get players in. I'm hoping we don't sell anyone. We need players that we now, and to keep them, it's very important, especially when we have to challenge to sign new ones. So I do really hope we can keep players. Regarding to Charles, he said, we have had a dialogue that we want to keep in and we want to get new players in. So, and that's him talking about DC and players and Charles and stuff like that. But this is a big blow for us. He has been absolutely fantastic so far with doing the attacks, pulling off some great saves. And it just adds to this how fragile our squad is, how lack of depth it has, that right now that one position can go for us. You get injuries in certain positions in this team, there's no cover. You are getting youngsters back in. And the dumb thing with this, Charles is technically a youngster, but he's a very good youngster who has got a bit more experience than the rest. So you probably could be looking at someone like a Logan Stretch or a Killian Barrett, I reckon, to be making the number one job. There's for a while, if he's out for a while. And it does seem like, from what it was, that shoulder, he went down in it versus Bolton after the penalty, and he just didn't look comfortable with it. And they iced it up, and they said they iced it up during the week, and then everything was okay. But then, again, during the Stoke game, there was a save he did in the second half. He just went down and you could see him, he was really struggling to just hold that side of his, I think, right hand side arm, and he was just really like, this hurts. And as a goalkeeper, you need your shoulders, you need that, you dive on it all the time. If he landed funny on it, and the thing is also, Saturday was a hard pitch because there's been no water. So that will have played into potentially the injury happening as well. So it's just one of those situations, you look at it and you go, the last thing we needed was an injury, especially in that position. There were a lot of people saying on Twitter on Saturday, oh, he causes all our attacks. He's the one making our attacks happen. And they're not wrong. He was. He was the main attacking threat at times with the balls he was playing and trying to get it forward. And I don't know if the keepers we currently got, who are youngsters, because I've not seen many of them play, have got that in their locker. So you may have to change the way you play out from the back. You may have to go long ball instead of trying to play this fluid passing style, because you're then also going to have the situation where it's a defence getting used to a new keeper behind them. Another keeper who they're going to be having to put trust in and see how they do. Granted, yes, they will be in training, but it's the difference between training games and a match. So, yeah, this is not what we wanted to see. This is not what we wanted to hear. Charles being out is a big blow for us. So let's hope it's not too long on the sideline, but it's sounding like it's quite a serious one, and it could be a long one. And if it is a long one, we need either something by the EFL to say, let us go sign an emergency keeper, or let us just get some players in while we get the gap done. But that's where we're at. It's not good. So Pierre Charles could be out for some time.